Hello and welcome to the first official video of Amazing Animal Arts. Amazing Animal Arts is my art channel where we are going to draw almost every single kind of animal that you can think of. Cute, ugly, big, small. This one's going to be big. Very, very, very big. Today we are going to draw the African bush elephant. I'm sure all of you know what an elephant is. I'm sure most of you know what an African elephant is. I'm not sure any of you know what an African bush elephant is. There are two subspecies of African elephant, the African forest elephant and the African bush elephant. Today we are going to draw the African bush elephant, so stay tuned because this is going to be one amazing elephant drawing adventure. Okay everybody, let's start off our African bush elephant with the ears. It's very weird, but African bush elephant's ears are actually shaped like Africa. I mean, what if they lived in North America and their ears were shaped like North America? Or if they lived in Europe and their ears were shaped like Europe? Those would be pretty weird shaped ears. So, what I like to do is, they're shaped slightly like Africa. So let's draw kind of like a curved shape up first, like that. Kind of curl it back like that. Extend it down to about there. And extend it back up with about half an inch left of space between them. And then now we're going to start the head. So first, draw kind of like a curved line right there from the ear to about there. And then extend that line down a little bit more though. And then start the jawline like this. Just a line right there. Extend it more to about there and curl it back for the mouth. And then obviously elephants have the top of their mouth and the bottom of their mouth, scientifically known as the bottom jaw and the top jaw. So you go like this and then just do that. And one of the most famous parts of an elephant is the tusk, right? The tusks, I mean. And tusks are actually just giant teeth. So we're going to start right here and draw a curved line to about there. And then curl it back, connect it to the mouth. And did you know that African bush elephants have tusks pointing upward, but African forest elephants have tusks pointing downward? Which is kind of weird. That's another good reason you can tell them apart. And then, since we did that, we're going to extend the trunk to about there. And then, since I like drawing 3D, I'm going to draw another tusk starting right there. See that line? And then go up to about there and extend it back. Kind of like making a pointy shape, like a curved triangle. And then, for the rest of the trunk, just draw a line straight down a little from the bottom of your paper or cardstock or anything you're drawing on. And then draw a line to the side, kind of like that. Draw it up. Kind of like make the line thicker as you go, kind of like that. And then, in case you didn't know, the trunk on an elephant, or like an elephant shrew, which is like a tiny shrew that has a long trunk, kind of a long trunk. Those are noses. The trunks are noses. I mean, it's crazy, right? And of course, noses have nostrils. So an elephant's nose has 2 nostrils. So we're gonna go boop, boop. Well, an African elephant's nose has 2 nostrils, but an Asian elephant's nose has 1. So, then we're going to draw the wrinkles on the nose because elephant skin is very thick, which means there's a lot of wrinkles. So for the wrinkles, it's pretty much just drawing lines down the whole thing. The whole thing. Okay, and then for the eye, just draw a line across that. Curved line like that. Curl the whole thing in. Now that head looks perfect. And if I go too fast, just remember that you're watching a screen, so you can pause it. obviously. So if I'm going too fast, just pause it and you can keep up. And if yours doesn't look exactly like mine by the end, that's okay, because we all draw different ways. We're all unique. So our drawings are obviously also unique too. So from the bottom of the jaw, draw a line that goes to the ear, just like that. Oh, wait, I lost my pen. Okay. Then for the back, just draw kind of like a straight line about there. Stop right there. We'll worry about it right later. So then the rest of the neck, just go like that. And now for the legs. For the legs, draw a curved line like that. And then another curved line like that. Perfect. And then extended from those lines, draw 2 straight lines like that. Like that. And then connect them. And now for the toes. Draw a curvy line right there. Kind of like an arch. And then another arch right there. And another arch right there. Perfect toes. And then since elephants are so fat, they have a sagging belly, like, so go like, kind of like draw an invisible line from there. Go like, boom. Go down until about there, and then move back up and stop right there. Now for the back legs. First, draw a curved line right there, and then another curved line going, both pointing in, and then draw 2 straight lines, extending from those, and connect them. Perfect. Those are perfect feet. And draw 3 little arches inside. If you can't fit 3, just draw 2. And if you can fit more than 3, just draw 4. Perfect. And then, as you know, I like to draw 3D. So, pretty much just mirror that first curved line, but stop right there. We're going to make our elephant in walking mode, and it looks cooler, you know? So draw that line going backward, but stop a little from there. Since it's walking, the heel is up. And draw another diagonal line down, straight line across, and then go up like that. And then go all the way up. Perfect. And then for the toes on that, just draw 3 little arches. And then pretty much just mirror that too. Mirror that whole leg. Just draw those 3 little arches if you can fit them. And that is perfect. Now for the tail. So extend that line just a little bit more, if you still have space between that and the leg. And then right when you get to about the leg, draw it down. Stop about halfway to the bottom of your elephant. Now we're going to draw the knees. So for the knees, on each leg about halfway down, just draw 3 lines, getting smaller as they go down. And then you can draw a half circle around each one. Like kind of how I'm doing. Then it makes it look more like, well, an elephant, you know? And then for more wrinkles, draw some lines right there from the top of each point on the leg. Now we're going to finish the tail. Just extend from the top of the leg down to where I showed you to stop. And then draw the tuft. Just draw a bunch of lines with your marker or whatever you're drawing with. Okay, perfect. And then now for the shoulders. The shoulders are pretty much like you leave a space between the legs, but then draw an arch. Do that on both legs. Perfect. Now it looks super good. And then draw another ear to make it look more 3D. Behind that. Perfection. Okay, now it's time for the coloring, my favorite part. For the coloring, we're gonna need a light gray, a medium dark gray, and pretty dark gray. And like I said, you really do not have to color. And also, just a reminder, if you're using Sharpie or permanent marker, I'm just recommending that you have a paper under the one you're drawing with, so that you can so that your marker doesn't bleed like onto your desk or whatever you're drawing on, because that would not be good. Like, really not be good. Even though my desk is darker, I still get marker on it sometimes, and I don't want that to happen to you guys. So we're going to be using the light gray for the toes and the tusks, the medium gray for like the entire body, and the dark gray for the shading on the tusks, the toes, the legs, the tail, the ears, the trunk, the body, pretty much everything on the elephant. Okay. And really, you don't have to use grays. You really do not have to use grays for your elephant. You can use green. You can make a green elephant. Oh, I will love to see that. Oh, that'd be super funny, because flamingos change color because of what they eat. That'd be like an elephant eating too much grass and then turning green. Oh, if that was with all animals, we would have multicolored humans. Just imagine rainbow humans walking around, not even with face paint. That'd be amazing. Mind blown. Okay, so let's color, and I'm going to fast forward this part, so thank you for watching my first video of Amazing Animal Arts. It was super fun drawing my African bush elephant with you. But I have to say, I did not draw my elephant perfectly, and you definitely didn't either. The only thing you can be perfect at is being imperfect. Some people might say, practice makes perfect, but I really only say practice makes progress. If you practice a lot, you might almost be perfect at something. But I'm sure that none of our elephants even turned out the same way. I'm sure that they're all unique and all really good. So thank you for drawing with me, and see you next time on Amazing Animal Arts. Bye-bye.